Hello, hello, Heal Squad. Happy to be back with you on this beautiful Monday. I'm joined by my friend, and you guys have heard her here on the show before. She is challenge winner, author, and she's on the path. Tori Deal back here on the show. Last time she was here, we had the most amazing chat about how she came off antidepressants, really found herself again. So today we're going to catch up, have a little girl talk some wellness stuff. There's also some closet cleanouts we're going to go through because she's doing one and I happen to be doing one the same time. So I'm going to get some tips from her. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. So Tori, thank you for joining me on this special Monday chat show.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me back. I love that this conversation is going to be, obviously all conversations are fun, but like this one feels like it's going to be light and enjoyable. So I'm really excited for it.
I know. I've been really just kind of wanting to have some girl talks. And I was like, who do I want to do this with? And I'm like, Tori, I've had a lot of fun chats with you. So I was like, let's do it. And then I happened to notice you were doing a closet clean out. And literally, I'm in the throes of it. And so I'm wondering what you're doing and what maybe I can glean from you because I'm online being like the best mudroom closet hacks or the best this hacks. I always go to Good Housekeeping as well because they have really great, very, tested and proven results. But what are you up to? Because you just kind of recently moved to the East Coast too, which is the same here. And now we have such bigger wardrobes because we have our West Coast wardrobes that now have to like blend into the East Coast. And I don't know, it's a whole thing.
It's so much. I mean, I walk into my closet and I think everybody knows how it goes. Like you put on clothes for the day, you try on a bunch of things, you just throw them around. You don't have time to maybe hang them back up. And then all of a sudden in your closet, you find a pile of clothes that you need to at least sort through. For me, in the back of my mind, that pile is somewhere underneath the surface, nagging me throughout the day. And it will take me sometimes weeks to address it. I'll just like keep closing the closet door, but it's fall and this is like you said, a perfect time to do the exchange of wardrobe. Also, as somebody who travels a lot, like I'm going on a
Hmm.
cruise in a month. Like I need to have my summer clothes relatively accessible still. So how do you like
Yes.
fit it all in? I mean, I'm rage cleaning at this point. I am chucking clothes. Like honestly, it's feeling like a workout. I'm a rage cleaning, I'm getting it out, and then I'm just sorting it into two piles. I'm like, if I have not worn you in a year, you're leaving. I'm taking you to Goodwill or I'm taking you to Plato's Closet and I'm gonna get $3 for you. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, I literally rage clean. Like if I hit a point where I finally address it and it is just an explosion and then my closet is no longer my closet, it's actually all inside my bedroom. And then I'm like, okay, let me sort through the mess. Like let me bring the soft girl energy back out. But it's a process and it's not fun, but I don't know. Have you figured out a way to make it fun because obviously you're going through it too?
So I realized that I was not enjoying it this morning, and it was because I didn't have music on. So music
Mm.
really helps. I did a little training session I've been doing on Friday mornings. I've had the trainer coming to the house. Her name is Christina. She's been on the show many times. And I was like, I really need to get my dad stretching and mobility and all that. And we have our nanny. And I was like, all right, we're going to do group sessions on Friday mornings. So I had to do that first. And I found a playlist. It was like an old school workout on Spotify. It was the freaking best music ever. So I was like, okay, when I go back into the closet, I got to remember to play that. Maybe light a candle. A little dangerous though, right? The candle's got to be kind of more towards the bathroom, God forbid.
Mm.
Um, so I think a little sound and a little scent will be good. And I honestly think you need a buddy sometimes because
Yes.
I did a rage clean once in LA and we took out 8 massive black trash bags. I mean, they're as big as us.
Mm.
And it was my bestie at the time was just like, nope, 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 nope. And I was like, okay, okay. But I wanted it all out and it really made a difference. And I'm at that point now where I need a rage moment, but I also need someone to help me figure out where the frig to put shit
Yeah.
because I have this closet. I keep stealing more space from Kevin.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, I mean, we might be at that place now where he's just gonna put his stuff in the other room.
I love that for you.
I'm kind of loving it for me too. I mean, listen, people are doing separate bedrooms at this point. I just need separate closets.
My
And
boyfriend and I,
technically,
yeah, my boyfriend and I do separate bedrooms when we sleep together.
do you
Yeah.
really?
Yes.
Okay, so technically we are because he's night nurse to Athena. So little by little, he was putting stuff in that room because he didn't want to wake me up or disturb me. And meanwhile, he forgot that I get up at sunrise. But anyway, sometimes I was going back to bed when I was really tired. So he didn't want to bother me. And so we're kind of looking at the closet today, and I'm like, can I kick you out? Is that possible? Like, I mean, he did it on his own. He's like, you're going to need this space because when LA stuff comes this way officially, like I've been slowly migrating my stuff this way. But yeah, I think he might need to officially take the other room's closet.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, where do you put stuff? Like you have to really look at your closet like what is going to make it easy for you? Like sometimes things that are too low, you don't want to deal with, and too high. Like I'm like, okay,
Same.
sweatshirts can be low because it's just a sweatshirt. It's not something that I have to create an outfit around. So I started moving some of that stuff down and moving the other stuff up. And then I'm like, jeans. Okay, what's the best system for jeans? I don't like putting them on hangers. Do you?
Mm-mm. No, I'm not. I have them in a wide drawer where I can see them when I pull out the drawer.
Oh, I don't have any really wide drawers.
I feel like I structure my closet based on if it goes on the bottom of my body, it's on the bottom of my closet. And if I put it on the top of my body, it goes on you too, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
like
kind of how
hats for
mine
me
is
are
too.
up the top. Yeah, I think it's just like,
And
but
hats are
I get
wicked
it.
top. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not like I wear hats on a regular basis. Like I'm not like walking around
Yeah.
with like this like big sun
Yeah.
hat. But yeah, I think it's tricky. I mean, I definitely agree with you that like middle spot is kind of the clutch spot. It's like this is where I'm going to be choosing my outfits for seasonally. Like I just am moving all of my fall stuff, like even some skirts that I think maybe I'm going to wear. It's like, okay, this is my selection of fall clothing. This is where my
Yeah.
browns are, my tans are, my reds, my maroons. Like this is all staying right in this spot and then I'm going to choose from here.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I was like, do I keep the summer stuff in here if I'm stealing more space from Kevin? And I was like, no, no, I don't think so. I have another like satellite closet in my room that used to
Mm,
be a vanity. And when we redid the house, I was like, close that up. I'm going to need it as a closet. And
yeah.
so I right now have all my winter coats in there. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to move those, put the summer stuff in there because it's true. Like, I am going to be going back to LA and LA is hot and I'm going to be traveling to warmer places. You can't be going to the basement or in some bin or whatever to get this stuff. You need it accessible. So I'm in the throes of that. But I did find this hanger. I'll show you. I just ordered it on Amazon for tank tops. Because right now
Ooh.
they're folded, they're taking up a lot of space. And so I ordered this little tank top holder that I thought could be interesting because you don't have to fold them. And I kind of liked that. So, I mean, you can hang bras like this too, but can you see that?
Please send me that link. Please send me
Like,
that.
like it's so great. Instead of having 1,000 hangers, you just have that one thing. And so you can hang a lot of bras or you can hang a lot of tank tops. So I ordered that. That was today. And then for the mud room, because I had all these baskets high up with gloves and scarves, and they were annoying. So I ordered these because they're deep pockets.
Oh my God,
So
love
you can
that.
just throw them in nice and easy. Because I have a baby now, so it's like there's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
that you need. So I'm kind of getting a few little things. Even my sweatsuits, I bought those like little rings that go over the hanger so you can attach the hanger and the thing together and it saves a little bit space, but I'm trying. I feel like my
The,
whole life is about figuring out a better system.
I agree with this so hard. Also, I think if
Let's
you don't
try.
already if you don't already have an Amazon storefront, do you have one?
I think I do. I
Okay,
think
because I'm
the
like,
team
I'm gonna
has
see,
one. Yeah.
I'm gonna need this because
Yeah.
I'm like trying to also do the same thing. It's like I think it's so hard to like functionally live in a house. You want every space to feel like you're utilizing it correctly.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you start to feel like you're just like throwing things in corners. Like everything almost feels like it needs a home.
Yes. So when I was really at the top of my game organization wise, and I wrote my first book, everything had a home to go back to. So then there's no mess. So right now I have one of those
Yeah.
like little islands and there's just shit piled up on top of it. It makes me so angry.
Ugh.
But everything doesn't have a home yet. Like I used to have an office and it was just all IKEA. It was perfect. Little IKEA boxes, everything was labeled. So everything had its spot. I need to
Mhm.
get back to that place and then I will feel mentally uncluttered.
It's exactly what it is. It's like your house is your temple and you like live in it. I realized it when I was in the gym earlier today and working out in my basement. I'm like, my brain created this space in the house so that I could physically do this workout. And I am literally living, like, not only am I obviously living in my house, but like my house is an extension of my mind. It is, I've created
Yes.
rooms for certain things. And so if I don't have things where I'm like, if it feels cluttered, my mind, I cannot think. I'm the type of person that I cannot sit down and start to write or work on something creative if everything in the house does not feel like I don't know if that's a disorder, but like I definitely struggle with that.
I have it. And I don't think it's a disorder. I think it's something that a lot of us ignore. So I always tell people that
Mm,
room that's a hot mess or that closet that's a hot mess, whether you believe it or not, it is dragging you down. And you said it at the beginning of this
hmm
conversation. And so, like, our front hallway closet is a bit of a mess. And I was like, okay, we're about to go into winter season. I need this to have a system so that it's great. Like, because we have a mud room as well.
hmm
So I need to kind of have both prepared for those moments you want to just grab and go and keep it organized. And the closet, like there's summer stuff mixed in with the winter stuff and then there's just so much stuff because I don't have the same setup I had in LA where I always had a wire basket for the giveaway pile. This
mm,
way, you try something on, it doesn't fit, you put it right in the giveaway pile.
yeah.
Now, I don't have anywhere to put it, so I either leave it on the night on the island and then it gets put away at some point and goes back into the rotation. So, and then the thing that's hard is like I've gained some weight. And so I'm like a size and a half bigger than I normally am. So now it's like, what do I do? Get rid of the 28s? But the 29s are even a little tight now. And I'm like, frig, like the 30s are way too big. The
It's so
29s are snug. So I'm like, shit, I got to get my steps in. So I started.
it's so relatable. It's so relatable. I feel like we all go through that. Like, first of all, everybody gains weight. Everyone's weight fluctuates. Like, that's natural and normal to do.
Yeah.
And I was looking it up earlier because, like, I was feeling that way not too long ago. Like, I had gained an extra 15 pounds.
Yep. I'm
And
right there.
and I felt like I just didn't feel like I wasn't feeling like myself, but then somebody said something to me that like really changed my perspective about it. Like that weight, for whatever reason, whether it was like me comfort eating through an emotional time or me doing a lot of work, so I didn't really have the time to put towards my fitness or prepping, but that weight is the thing that kept me strong and nourished through whatever time period I was going through. So like it was literally helping me survive, whatever it was, especially if I was stressed. So like when we look at it, weight and shift our perspective on it and like be like, oh, this is my body's way of surviving whatever period of time I'm in. And then you can get back to your routine once you feel more settled. Like that was definitely a helpful way for me to get back to the place that I'm in now where I feel much better in my body.
I love that. That's a really, really good perspective to have because I have always been someone who's fluctuated, not this high since, I mean, since I lost weight, I've never been this way, but I know that there's reasons like whether it's a perimenopause or my blood sugars have been really erratic or I had a bad back issue where I'm not able to do what I could normally. There's been a lot of stuff, a lot of reasons. And I was like, you know what? There was a couple of moments I put some things on and I looked really good. And I was like, why am I hating in any way
Mm,
this extra weight when no one's really noticing the difference? And P.S., no one cares. No
yeah.
one cares.
Mhm.
So, I mean, we live in the most selfish culture ever that no one's paying attention to anything you're doing. So, you
I guess
know,
that's the upside.
that is the upside. Everyone's so busy being them that
Yeah.
they're not looking at you and really criticizing you. And I was like, why should I put any thought behind this? Okay, cool. Like let's go up a size of jeans and be comfortable and happy and whatever. I'll just make a
Mhm.
little side shelf that's like my extra cushion side.
Totally. And also, like, I just want to say, I would have never known that you were struggling with that. And I think that also speaks to like how people definitely don't notice. And it's a relatable thing to go through. I think so many of us
Yeah.
do, but I would have never known that you were
Oh my
experiencing
God. We took pictures this morning doing our workout and oh my gosh, I was like, "Oh, that's what I look like in those leggings now. Perfect."
Oh,
Okay. Look at the
stop.
extra cushion. That's a lot of cushion.
Girl, you look good.
No, it's a lot of cushion, but it's fine. I don't care. Like honestly, like that's the other thing is I'm 47, Tori. Like those moments have come and gone where I'm trying to like be whatever, like some like sex goddess, fucking whatever you want to call it, like a Maxim cover girl. Like I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to be a mom and enjoy myself. And yes, there is some bread happening. But it really, I know what it really is, and I know that it's easily fixable. And when, I can put the attention it needs, I will. And in the meantime, like I have a plumper face, so that's good because when I get too skinny,
Dude, I
so there's
mean, also,
benefits.
like, first of all, no matter what you do, you're always going to be gorgeous. Like, it's who you are. It's you just are. You always are.
Thank you.
But also then thinking about like let's go back to sex goddess, like Venus and Aphrodite. Like, let's talk about what she is depicted like in she is thick. Venus
Thick.
is thick. So
Yes.
women were all the sex goddess, like the real sex goddess, was voluptuous and curvy and
Hmm.
thick and womanly. Like, I think it's just today's age because we have so much access to a lot of just too much access to pretty much everything. So we're comparing ourselves constantly, which is obviously creating this selfishness culture because we're always thinking about how we look. But in reality, like if we look at like women are always meant to be curvy. We're always going to,
So true. And if you ask
yeah.
most guys, that's what they like and what
Yes.
they want. But you're right. Like Marilyn Monroe was like a size 10.
Yeah.
Easy. Well, I think that
Yeah.
was like her skinniest. She was a size 10.
Yeah.
And so why don't we like just look at what we feel like in our clothes? And if we feel good, we feel good. And if we don't, then we start making a few changes. Like it's just some adjustments.
Yeah. Yeah. And also it's just like obviously giving yourself permission to wear a different style of clothing. Like when I'm feeling snatched, obviously I feel more comfortable to wear something that's more tight fitting, but like it really does help you to be more creative when you're not feeling necessarily snatched in something that you're wearing. Cause then I get to go, okay, well, how am I going to curate an outfit around how I'm feeling now that I can still show up and still feel like, wow, I put myself together well. Like
Yes.
lately, I have been doing the crew neck sweatshirts, and I don't know if you know, but they have like those like little collars on Amazon where there's no actual shirt underneath. It's just a collar that you like put your arm
You
through.
add it.
Yes, and I
It's an
add the collar.
add-on.
It's an add-on. It's not a real collared shirt. It's just the top neck part, and I put it underneath the crew neck, and it's a vibe. And you wear that with a
Oh, I
skirt,
like
and
that.
you look cute. So,
Do you have an Instagram
yeah.
picture of this? Can I see? Have
You
you
know what?
posted?
I have, but it's been a minute. I gotta pull it up.
Oh, I
I'll
want to
find it for you.
see.
Yeah, it's
Um, it's so funny. I bought this like, I don't know, on the cheapest place in the world online. It's like this like baggy sweater.
so cute.
And and I was like, oh, this will look cute with my little jeans because it's got the stitching. And I never really wear oversized like sweaters like this. I love oversized like sweats and things like that. But I was like, wait, I really like this. This is super cute. And so
It's so cute and so fall.
it is so fall. We're doing a pumpkin carving party today.
I
So I know you were
know.
almost going to be here, which was going to
I
be so fun.
know.
But I'm having like all a bunch of little kids come over and we made a cheese board and we're going to do taco night and I'm going to make pumpkin spice
Stop.
lattes and
Oh my God, stop. That's gonna be
yeah.
such a vibe.
Yeah, I'm really
Oh,
excited. I've been having like the most like dream moments here on the East Coast with Athena, like just
yeah.
watching her watching and participating with like little kids playing in the yard and the fall
Mm,
foliage and the weather. I know it turned and now it's like frosty,
yeah.
but for days before this, it was gorgeous.
I know. I know. I have to put sweaters on my cat now because she's hairless, and so we go outside. But I just can imagine like when I'm actually a mom, like I'm gonna be soaking up this part of
I
the
know.
seasons because it's like, oh my gosh, there's just nothing like when it goes from summer to fall.
Oh, it's the best. And last night I was doing some work and all of a sudden I hear, we're gonna go see the Halloween decorations. You want to come? I'm like, what? Kevin's like, me and Athena want to go see the big pumpkin. So I don't know
Oh.
what's going on, but Halloween is becoming such a next level thing that
Mm,
people are decorating even more than they do for Christmas. And he was saying at like Home Depot and Lowe's and stuff, he's been seeing more decorations pop up every year. But we went to like 5 or 6 houses. And when I say they were like dressed to the nines, ghosts and goblins, and the most massive pumpkin I've ever seen in my life, not a real one, plastic one that's lit up. But we like drove, it was me, him, and Athena. We just kind of drove around last night and looked at Halloween decorations. Never have I ever.
mm-mm. You know what? I have to say this, Halloween is my favorite holiday. So I have
Yeah.
always done more for Halloween than I have for Christmas. I am
Really?
like always. I think I just like dressing up and like I
Yeah.
have multiple costumes each year. I'll have a kids party with my nephews and then I'll be something funny and then I'll have my friends party and then my I'm always doing stuff for Halloween. It's
I love the
definitely
creativity that people put into
yes.
it.
Yes.
Like, what's
Yes.
been your most creative costume?
Well, in fifth grade, I actually won most original costume and I was a table. I really, yeah.
Don't worry, wait, what? You wanted to
I
be
know.
a table in
I
fifth
was,
grade?
yeah. And
That
then
was your idea?
it was my idea, baby. I was,
Oh my God.
I walked around with a cardboard box and then I put a tablecloth over it and an old pizza box and cut out a hole and put cups. And I won most original costume. So that was the moment where I was like, okay, this is my holiday. I got recognition for being weird.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. I won best costume once. I was a Wicked Witch because Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz is my favorite.
Yeah. Did you
But
do like green? Did you paint yourself green?
oh, I was green. Yeah.
Oh,
I was
wow.
scary
Yeah.
looking. I was a scary witch. Last year we were Domino's employees, vintage Domino's
Ooh,
employees.
I love that.
This year I told Kevin I really want Athena to be Pebbles. And so we're gonna be the
Cute.
Flintstones. And he's like, me and your dad are gonna look horrible as like Barney and Fred or whatever. And I was like, well, maybe him and me and Athena can be dinosaurs. He's like, oh my God, your poor dad, a dinosaur. We've been crying laughing over this.
Oh, I love that. I feel like doing a family costume like that, that's peak Halloweening right there. Like
Yeah.
peak Halloweening. I'm going obviously for solo costumes this year because it's me, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a knight. And so I ordered this like chainmail knighthood already. Super heavy.
Like a hot female night.
I'm going like Joan of Arc.
Okay, good. I like that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, like a little bit Joan of Arc. I haven't decided if I'm gonna say I'm Joan of Arc yet because I need to figure out if that's gonna make people angry because you know everything that
I
you
don't
do these
even know what she was, to be honest. Like, I have no idea who Joan of Arc is. Is that bad?
you know what? It's like ancient history. It's
I
like
don't know.
She's like a
If they're
savage
not
warrior.
Greek, I don't know them. Was she Greek?
I don't know. She might be Greek.
She probably is. I'm
She might
so
be.
bad with history.
I don't know though. She might. Ugh, I gotta look it up now. I gotta know. But I'm gonna be her for one costume, and then Pink Panther. I was such a Pink Panther fan. I want to do
Oh,
like full
wow.
blown face paint, like pink. Who doesn't like
That
pink?
would be cool to do with like some girlfriends and
Yeah.
like a whole Pink Panther posse.
Hmm.
That's kind of hot. I like that.
Hmm.
Um, I eventually want to do like next year, I think, would be Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, where Athena would be Dorothy and like we'd all be the different characters.
Cute.
I think that would be fun. Like the group costumes, it's so much fun. I love it. Like we bought
Yeah.
costumes for everyone around us last year so they could be Domino's employees with us.
That's so
So
funny.
if you were my brother, like everybody was one. So I think it's like really fun to go out with like a big posse
Did
and do it.
Domino's sponsor that? I feel like they should have sent you
No,
guys.
no, they should
What?
have. I also want to break out my Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, I wouldn't
Ooh.
fit into my size 3 pants anymore, obviously. My size 3 gray polyesters from when I worked at Dunkin's. But
You
I
saved
do
them?
I think I have the whole uniform. Yeah. I have my name tag. I did find that recently, but I save the hat. I have some of my stuff, yeah.
Wow. Okay, I just also found out that Joan of Arc was French.
Okay,
So she was
perfect.
she was
The
not
Greeks aren't
Greek.
coming after me.
Don't worry, she was not
You
Greek.
dumbass.
Um, okay, I have a question about Halloween for you and Christmas.
Mhm.
When you decorate, well, do you decorate first of all?
For Halloween,
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I have some pumpkins outside.
Yeah.
For today, just asked Kev if he went to the store if he could get me like a Halloween sign. I don't know. I was like, we gotta have
Yeah.
something up, like Happy Halloween.
Hmm.
But Christmas, we go crazy.
Okay, so you're more of a Christmas girl. And
Christmas is my thing.
okay, that's fair. And like I
Yeah.
feel like it's like between the two, Christmas and Halloween, those are the two big ones for
Yeah, but
decorating.
now with Athena, like next year, there's no way on a 60-acre property that I'm not going crazy for Halloween too. Like we have these trails through the property where we could put things along the way. So you like can see a goblin here and a ghost there. And I want to do like a hayride and
If
yeah.
you need people to come volunteer as monsters in the wood, you give me a call.
I love it. I'm in. It would be so fun. Yeah, I really want to be able to do fun
So
things like
funny.
that at some point. And even like an adult one where it's like you will have little like cocktail stations along the way and
Yeah.
it's fun.
I it's such a vibe. I'm curious like and I guess speaking more to Christmas because you celebrate Christmas or you decorate for Christmas more, but like do you get a real tree or do you go fake tree? Or are you somebody who prefers to stick with like the real pumpkin decorations or the plastic pumpkins?
So I have real pumpkins. I had
Yeah.
never heard of a plastic pumpkin. I couldn't do
Mhm.
that. No.
It's a thing.
Really?
Oh my God, carvable plastic pumpkins are go to Hobby Lobby. You'll find them. Yes.
Carvable?
Carvable
Okay.
fake
Do
pumpkins.
you know I've never carved a pumpkin in my life?
What?
You've never done like this is why I love having a kid. Like I knew
Mm.
Athena would bring all the things I never got to do as a kid
Aw.
into my life. So that's why I'm so excited about today because I've never done it. But no, I've never done it, but I would never carve a plastic pumpkin. No.
No.
But so Kevin's dad was a firefighter. So we are not allowed to have real trees. I would love the real tree, the smell and all that. But I get like
Um,
little ones, like little tabletop ones for the
yeah.
scents.
For sure.
Um, but we have a monster one that I got at Sam's Club. It's literally like 9 or 10 feet tall. So we have a 2-floor library and a balcony that kind of goes around it. So you can have a huge tree all the way up. So we have a
Oh, that would
massive
be
tree
nice.
there. We have a tree in the hallway. We have a tree in the bedroom. We have a tree, trees everywhere. And then out front last year, Kevin went to Lowe's and he found all these trees on sale. So he lights up the whole circle with trees. And
Wow.
yeah, I imagine I'll maybe ship some of my Christmas. Like I have the big Santas and stuff for outside, like the reindeer, the glow up reindeer.
Hmm.
I love it.
It's crazy how there's also already Christmas decorations on sale places.
Really. I haven't gone to a store in so long.
honestly stay out of them.
Yeah.
Stay out of them.
Well,
You
when I
can
was buying
attack
on
mine.
Amazon this morning, I was thinking about it and I was like, because we're kind of out there, I'm like, I
Mhm.
really don't go anywhere anymore. Like I go to my happy hour on Wednesdays and then like I'm kind of just doing my show and playing with Athena and on, in and around the property. Like I haven't gone into a physical store in a while.
Oh my God, living the dream. I feel
Yeah.
like literally living the dream. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty close to people, but I still don't leave my house. So
Yeah.
I get it. Like you just
Yeah.
create your own sanctuary.
We did go to the mall a couple of weeks ago. It was like a quick in and outer because my dad needed glasses.
Hmm.
And so we did that. But yeah, I really just been enjoying being outside in nature and like
Yeah.
we've been going on little wagon rides through the trails and we'll pick the coolest leaves and we'll make little art
Oh.
projects and things like that. So it's been nice. I really just I never thought the words would come out of my mouth that I love the East Coast so much.
It's the best. Did you grow up here?
I did, but I
Yeah.
remember being so cold and when I got to California being like,
Hmm.
"Oh my God, this is my home.
Yeah.
This is so me." And I've loved it, but like I even got my blood work back yesterday and my toxin levels are so high. And my doctor was like, "I bet it's because of the fires in LA. I bet that
Wow.
that's what that is." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, the layer of soot
Wow.
on our chairs and cars. Like, we don't wash our cars here. They're always clean. They're always
Wow.
clean.
Yeah.
And in LA, they're filthy within hours of you washing them."
Wow.
So,
You don't think about that. Like in the East Coast, yeah, I think like when you grow up here, you do think it's so cold, like I can't stand winter. But then when you don't experience the seasons anymore and then you come back to them, you just have this second
yeah.
appreciation. But also, I never even thought about what it might be like to live out in LA and have to go through the wildfires. Like, is that why you guys ended up
Yeah.
moving?
Well, we are still kind of straddling both. But for me, it is a big health decision.
Yeah.
But also like I don't need to be there anymore. And I don't need to carry a whole other property and everything that goes into it.
Hmm.
And so I really want to simplify my life. And I've wanted to for 8 years, and I just finally have Kevin on the same page.
Mm.
So, I just kind of, yeah, I think that chapter's done. But
Wow.
yeah, I think it's pretty gross in a lot of ways. It was amazing for what it was,
Hmm.
but you really don't pay attention sometimes. And the other thing
Right.
that I saw, and I've been really kind of understanding lately, is LA was always so lonely. I don't know if you
Mm.
ever felt that.
Yes.
Like, we're all
Yes.
so busy chasing our dreams that when you have time off, I don't have time off. And
Right.
our schedules are always colliding. And so I only saw people when I would throw a big event.
Hmm.
And it was really lonely in between because that's like, what, twice a year, maybe three times a year. And
Yeah.
there's no like here, I do a sitting happy hour and I tell like, a few people, I'm like, hey, if you can come, great. Whoever can come, everyone's coming and we're having the best time. And it's like, I look forward to it. They look forward to it. It's super simple. But in LA, if I was doing it, it would have to be like a who's who for people to go. No one
Yes,
just
it's so
wants to
true.
do anything just to do it. It's got to be
Yeah.
because our lives are so busy. So I have empathy for it. It's like, is it important enough for me to like take the no time I have to go do
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. Yeah. The
So,
atmosphere over there is totally different. And I never developed any real friendships when I lived over there. And I lived over there for 3 years. And after that, I mean, I left because my partner and I ended up breaking up. So then I was like, okay, I'm going back to Jersey. And I just like sat through the cold months of the winter in Jersey and I was like, all right, like here we are, we're back. But
did you ever feel like you turned into a pumpkin? Because I, for a moment, was like, am I turning back into a pumpkin? I'm gaining all this weight. So I'm almost, I feel like I'm the same weight that I was when I first started out here. Like,
Yeah.
is life just like almost like the extension cord on something when it's a retractable, it's like retracting back and now I'm back here. Like I had a moment. I was like, Maria, chill. You're fine.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with you that like you do have to be more consciously active. I think like when you're out in LA because you're doing so many things or you're trying to do so much, you're always running around. That's how I felt when I was out there. But
Yeah.
here I definitely feel like okay, I can just chill, so I have to move. I have to do stuff.
Yeah.
But then it just becomes a new rhythm. Like how many days a week do you work out?
2 to 3 times.
So, I mean, and that's just become your rhythm now, right?
Yeah.
Were you so did you like work out the same amount when you were in LA?
I was very kind of in and out. It just depends. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
similar. I would say similar, but then, I traveled so much that, then you would
Yeah.
come in and out of it. Nothing's ever really consistent when you do what we do. I feel like it's so hard.
So true. It's so true. It's literally just like seasonally. Everything is seasonally. I'm home
Yeah.
for 6 weeks. I'm not leaving my house. I'm traveling for 6 weeks. I'm not seeing my house.
Yeah. I know. Like we were out making a movie and now I might be leaving to do another show and but I will say like out here it's like so exciting because I'm getting to do all the things I never got to do. Like I'm visiting little farms and
Yeah.
going and getting local honey and like just seeing people, like people actually just want to hang out here. Like you can just
Yeah.
have a movie night or you can have coffee with somebody and it's not always a thing. And I'm just so tired of everything having to be a thing. And are you important enough? And is it important enough? And the people important enough?
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
I can only do that in little doses now.
I mean, listen, like I get that. And I have not had to deal with it for nearly as to the level that you've had to deal with it. So I can't even imagine what it must have felt like at that level.
Yeah,
It's
it's lonely. It's
yeah,
super lonely because, like, I'm a normal person that wants to do normal things, and nobody wants to do
yeah,
normal things because it's not worth their time.
yeah.
And, and I also don't like, the thing Kevin always says about me is like, it's not what drives me. I wanted to do all of this because I was excited by it and stuff, but it's not what drives me. Family drives me, friends drive me. Like, all that kind of homey like things,
Mm,
all of that makes me feel good. That's why I feel like I'm returning back to who I really am and connecting with like my original self.
oh my God, that gave me chills. I love
Yeah.
that. That's so beautiful. It's like you're uncovering people think like manifesting reality or like ascending is like becoming someone new, but it's literally just returning back to who you are at the essence of you. Because we like
Mhm.
build up these stories of who we're supposed to be to the world.
Mhm.
We obviously, of course, we all need a job, we need money, we want to create a good life for ourselves, but like in that process, we learn what society wants us to be and then we have to engage with people who are going through the same thing and it is isolating and lonely and then
And we lose ourselves too.
yeah, for sure.
Like I lost myself. I was like I woke up after brain surgery and was like, "Oh my God, what have I done?
Wow.
I've been chasing all the stuff that I don't even really need or want just because I was trying to keep up with people."
Yeah.
And I know I can because I can be very like driven and focused and all of that. I'm like, this is why I'm like rotting inside. I'm dying.
Wow.
Oh my God, is that your cat? I wanted to meet her so bad. I love hairless cats. I've grown up
Me too.
severely allergic, which is probably why you have a hairless cat, right?
It's not. It's actually not. I just love them. I thought they were strange and
Oh.
I thought they got
Oh
a
wait, the
bad rep.
dander is what makes it. So it's their saliva.
So it depends on what you're allergic to. So if you're somebody
Hmm.
who's allergic to cats and you're either allergic to the dander or the saliva.
Oh, okay.
So depending on you may still be allergic to her, depending on
Yeah.
what you're allergic to. But
Kittens, I'm usually okay with kittens,
yeah,
but not full-grown cats.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Do you think I was gonna ask you now that you have like this big property, are you gonna do like homestead or are you gonna get chickens?
Oh my God, I want to, but I want zero responsibility in life outside of Athena.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've had way too many mouths to feed, way too many, like,
Yeah.
too many responsibilities, too many things on my shoulders. I want to be free so bad. I literally want to flap my arms, Tori, and freaking fly. I just am
Oh,
tired of being weighed down by so much stuff, which is why I'm like, sell everything,
yeah.
simplify everything. There are a lot of farms here, so I visit them frequently. I go play with the alpacas and I play with the donkeys, and Athena feeds them, and I
Oh,
will have her volunteer at the farm down the street and she'll learn how to do all this stuff, but I want nothing to do with it at the moment.
yeah, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I feel like it's a dream, but like if you don't have to actually do the work, it's like
Yeah, I
it
just
turns
want
into a full-time job.
less. It's like
Yeah.
more then you need employees. Like I can't do that. For I don't even have time to like take my
Mhm.
shower and I have help. I'm like
Yeah,
it's
right.
like this is
Yeah,
too much.
I
So
get it.
it's like between like I still take care of my dad and I have Athena. I'm like there's just too much. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it simple.
It's so amazing seeing you like and talking to you, like just hearing where you're at in your life and then also like watching you do the retreat. Like I was looking at
Oh,
that on Instagram. I'm like, what a dream. So is that the deal? Like you want other people to be able to experience the simplicity that you've come to?
I I've always wanted to do events and retreats. I've always been somebody I love producing things. I love hosting things, and so that's why I always host really fun parties because it's just something I love doing.
Mhm.
And the retreat was really like, let's all get together and let me share all the things that have been helping me on the journey, and we'll kind of just unplug and recharge. And so it was amazing.
It
It
looked
was the
good.
most incredible time. And I remember breaking down at the end and being like, how did I get so lucky to have the nicest people come? Because you get nervous. Like, there's
Yeah.
usually like a bad egg or somebody who's going to complain and be negative or literally the nicest people. So, one of the things that we've done with this property here is Kevin's always like, well, when you do retreats here, when you do events here, and I would look at him because I was like, well, how would I do that? I can't trust people to just come here and it's our
Scary.
home. It's scary. But then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I can invite the people that were there and then we can be building on other events and be like, okay, there could be like an exclusive group that I bring here. And so I do want to do one here at some point.
Oh, that's
And
exciting.
and so I feel like I have this like unique position and I really
Mhm.
love being able to kind of like wave that magic wand and be like, I know who's going to help you. Like I
Wow.
pretty sure you never know. But now we're off and running. You can share these people with everybody and find that person that you think might need it and be like, I have the right person because people spend so much money on the wrong ones. And
Mhm.
so, anyway, I really like that. And so we'll see kind of what the next one's going to be. But it's a lot of fun to kind of dream them up and put them together. And it went exactly and way better than I could have ever imagined, which is awesome for your first one.
Yeah. Oh, that was your first one. I didn't
Hmm.
realize that. I
Yeah.
mean, looking at it from the pictures, I'm like, oh, she does this.
No, it
I
was the
didn't know
first
that that was the
time.
first one.
But I
Wow.
am very meticulous with my details and my planning. So I went and I told my doctor who I did this with, I said, let's go have an experience. I want to try everything out. I want to see everything, I want to feel everything. So I don't want to show up because they would have done everything for us. I'm like, I don't want to show up and have any surprises. I want to have vetted everything. So I knew to
Yeah.
even tell them, like, okay, you don't need to bring slippers. They have slippers, or there's a coffee machine in your room, like all the things you wonder when you're packing. So I even got
Yeah.
that detailed, but
Wow.
like they weren't using their outdoor spaces. And I was like, guys, this is so beautiful. Why would be inside? So they made these beautiful outdoor dinners. And I said, I want this to look like a movie. I want it
Yeah.
to feel like a movie. I want it to look like a movie. So we're going to use everything you guys have here on the property. And it's going to be a new location every day in every way. And I think that's what you felt when you watched it, probably.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, it looked so put together, so curated and beautiful, but you could like also feel the energy there through the
Yeah.
video, which was
Oh,
amazing.
good.
Yeah. And it was interesting because you had posted that, I think, either right before or right around the time that I had gone to go do the challenge retreat, which was
Oh,
basically Emily, another girl from the show. She's like an amazing person. She is a challenger champion as well. She put together a challenge retreat for fans of the show, but
oh, wow.
it's a combination of you're competing like a challenger and then also you're getting these mindfulness experiences with the group.
Brilliant.
It was amazing, but the first day, like you know how in the challenge, anybody who doesn't know, the challenge is a reality show based on competition but also reality TV and playing a game with people. But so TJ, the host, always gives us like twists and turns along the way and surprises. And the moment everybody traveled to Cazadero, California, so above San Francisco in the redwoods. The moment everybody landed, Emily was like, "All right, guys, the first one up that hill wins." So it was a challenge right off the bat. And the look
Amazing.
but I don't think people knew what they signed up for because they were not thrilled. They were pissed. And
Really?
well, some people were, but I think it's that same feeling that I get to experience when I compete because you're like, I'm not fully rested. What if I don't do this well? Well, I'm not
Yeah.
and I don't so it was really interesting watching people, but by the end of it, when you asked people what was your favorite part of the experience, it was them accomplishing something that they thought was really hard. So,
Yeah.
and I think like being with people in those spaces, watching people work through their own emotions, like being in a retreat space for what if you're just doing healing work and you're just getting people together on the land and creating community, or if you're actually doing challenges, like regardless, watching people from start to finish is one of the most rewarding things.
Yeah. It really is. I mean, that's why I've always loved the show, and that's how we met.
Yeah.
I think that when you have to push yourself beyond what you think is possible and you do it, now whether you win or you just finish it, it's so satisfying. That's why people do Tough Mudders. That's why people,
Yeah.
and whatever it is, like I've always pushed myself to do stuff. Like even when we did the last reunion show together, I drank the
Mhm.
shit you guys drank. I was like, all right, I'm in. I have to see what you guys are tasting. Like it's
Yeah.
goat balls and donkey pee and like human feces, whatever it is, like it's all in one little smoothie that they make you guys drink. And I watch in amazement. You guys are just chugging this stuff. You're like, I'm in. So I was like, I have to try this. And I was like, all right, it's bad, but they can do it. I can do it,
Oh, I love that. And
which
look,
is,
now you're proud that you were able to do it because it's a strange thing that it's a story. It's an
yeah,
experience. Like there's nothing more rich in life than experiencing something and then being able to share how that experience has transformed you.
yeah.
Like that is like key for human connection. And so I love that you did that too. I was like, nobody else would have ever, no host would have ever done this but Marina.
I
Like,
was like, this is nasty, but I'm doing it. But I think like such a great way to kind of go out today is like you really do find who you are when you push yourself. Anything that you're scared to do, avoiding, whether it's the closet clean out, anyway,
mm,
anything it is, you feel so much better after that you tried it, that you had the courage, and you just see what you're made of. And that's why those things are great to like focus on. That's why people do marathons or whatever it is. I think marathons are rough on your legs and your knees, but you know,
yeah.
there's other ways to do it. But even if it's like take that dancing class that you're so intimidated by, or um, whatever it is, go on a trip by yourself. Oh my gosh, like that. I did that once for Dr. Joe Dispenza event. I went to
Mhm.
Florida on my own. Now I've traveled alone technically, but I'm always meeting people places. This is the first time I was going to an event all by myself, and it was
Wow.
so cool. I loved it.
Wow. Dr. Joe Dispenza is one of my favorite people in terms of the work he does. Like,
Yeah.
that's amazing that you did that.
Yeah. So go challenge yourselves today. No pun intended. I didn't even think about that.
Go
We have a
challenge
challenge winner, and we're
yourself.
not even telling people to do a challenge. I think that's amazing.
I love that. And
Um,
yeah, for me, mine's going to be finishing my closet because I am procrastinating.
I know. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, I have about an hour and a half before people show up for the pumpkin carving. I'm probably going to go attack a little bit more of it. I will share links in the description of this episode for people. And Tori, I hope we can do this again. This is so much fun.
I know, same. Yeah, next time, hopefully in person, we can do an experience and talk about it.
Yes.
I would love
Yes.
that.
I think we should do a New England fall experience
Love that.
and share it with everybody. Love it. All right, friends. In the meantime, be nice people, make good choices, and be present. Hey, Heal Squad. We have been on quite the journey together, and we're hearing from so many of you just how much this show is helping you heal and get better, and it makes us feel so good. We love, love, love it, and we just ask that you don't keep it to yourself. Spread the message and share the show or your favorite episode with your friends. And if you want to help us even more, you can leave us a 5-star rating and a comment on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and follow us on Instagram at Heal Squad. You can also DM us anytime because we love connecting with you. And finally, you can also join us on Patreon for our monthly live heal events with world-class healers and ad-free episodes exclusive only to Patreon and our Super Heal Squad for as little as $10 a month. So go to patreon.com/Heal Squad to join. Getting better isn't easy, friends, but as I say all the time, it's a whole lot easier if we can do it together. We love you all so much, and we love doing this thing called life with you.
This podcast and all related content published or distributed by or on behalf of Maria Menounos or mariamenounos.com is for informational purposes only and may include information that is general in nature and that is not specific to you. Any information or opinions expressed or contained herein are not intended to serve as or replace medical advice, nor to diagnose, prescribe, or treat any disease, condition, illness, or injury, and you should consult the healthcare professional of your choice regarding all matters concerning your health, including before beginning any exercise, weight loss, or healthcare program. If you have or suspect you may have a healthcare emergency, please contact a qualified healthcare professional for treatment. Any information or opinions provided by a guest expert or host featured within website or on company's podcast are their own, not those of Maria Menounos or the company. Accordingly, Maria Menounos and the company cannot be responsible for any results or consequences or actions you may take based on information or opinions.